first.
Both of them?
Both.
What they feel when you...
I remember crying one New Year's Eve, and I was sitting in, and everybody was out having a good time, and I was crying, and I opened up my Bible, and I read my Bible, and to sacrifice is to get blessings and gifts from God. And this lady said, "Oh, you're so psychic." Going on. And I just kept on seeing things, and everything I was seeing or saying, it would come true. And I believe, because I sat and sacrificed, no sex, no this, no that, I believe I was blessed.
Okay, so I grew up in a bad neighborhood. It's like criminal neighborhoods, myself. And
You're gangster, Doc. You're gangster, Doc.
Yeah, but look at this. When your dad, was he a gangster or was
No, he was in gambling. He more knew. He was a gambler. He made his money on gambling horses, the buggies, not the ones that sit on a horse, the buggies, and he made a lot of money. So he knew racketeers, mafia, hood people.
The neighborhood you grew up was like...
No, it was perfect, spit and clean.
Because
spit and shining. It was middle class to upper middle class to rich.
But what do you think? How come you got interest in gangsters? How come? Because there's no relationship between.
Because they treated my mom and dad really good. They treated my mother very good. Like if my dad had a problem, or like that was right at the time when the steel mills were shutting down, and my dad lost his job, and there was no help. I mean, no neighbors were going to help us, no family was going to help us. But I saw the racketeers, the gangsters come in. They bought us Christmas gifts, and they paid for the mortgage until my dad ended up getting melanoma cancer on his neck. And they just took care of my mother and us. They just did. If we needed a ride to the doctor, my mother didn't drive like me. And, they took us to the doctor if we needed, or if she needed to go to PTA meeting. They were just good. They were generally good, nice guys.
But where...
They would give us clothes. They would give... And then when we got back up on our feet, we reciprocated.
Yeah.
My dad would reciprocate.
Were your parents born in the United States, right?
Yeah.
Both of them?
Yeah. My dad grew up in a place called Homestead, PA, a little rough. It's rough, they're very rough right now. Black and white community, Hispanic community, and my mother grew on the south side of Pittsburgh. So they were both in rough towns.
Yeah, because I remember me too. I grew up in like criminal neighborhoods. All the time I was like trying to avoid criminals, because even sometimes when I saw like criminal girls, I was like trying to not talking even to them, because when I see like bad ass girl, I just say, why do they do that?
Yeah, I remember. I saw some things with my first marriage, but my second marriage really just blew me over the top with what you see in the movies happens in real life. There was a table and a commission at my wedding. That he had to go to them to ask for this fourth marriage. He's married 4 times, Dr. Memo. And they came to the wedding. They were, they're 7 little Italian guys that were like 5 foot tall. I felt comfortable because I'm so short. And I just looked. And I'm like, oh my God, this does exist. This does exist. Oh my God, I did marry into the mafia. Oh my God. And it just hit me. I was like, I always had somebody following me around that. But I always thought that was Joe and his paranoia. But it must be true. Jesus.
Yeah. Okay, because you have so experience about to knowing people, all kind of people. Okay, let me ask you something about myself. after this time, like in these times I came here, I be here. Look at this. Define me. Like, which kind of person am I? What do you think? I'm not getting like mad if you say something bad.
You're kind of hot because you're really good looking.
But,
Okay, you're very good looking, and you're kind of hot. And with that little
Personality.
accent going, and that little mustache on your mind, and your job, you're pretty good catch. You're not in a good area for catch. But God presented you Miss Sherrie.
But what about the personality? Which kind of personality do I follow? As you think, like, which kind of personality? Like,
You're mysterious. You look charisma, mysterious. You're a little bit you're a little gangster. Yeah, you're a little bit gangster. If you didn't have that doctor degree, I'd say you're gangster. Yeah, but I mean, my gangster. Look at Dr. Petrelli in Mount Washington and thing. He's the one who gave me my hysterectomy. He's major mafia. I mean, he went to school and became a doctor. They always had his, second job. That was Joe's good friend. I mean, they're family of ours, Petrelli's. We got Texas, we got New York, we got Texas, Philly. We got Chicago. It was 2 Chicago guys that took me to the Rolling Stone concert. I forget their names, but oh my God, I think Tony and Guido or something like that. And one was little, one's big. Oh my God, if you wanted to see 2 Al Capones.